Hey, welcome to Life Inside Hell. It's me, your host, Brother Wild Bill, coming to you from inside the most dangerous prison in the Western Hemisphere, where I'm the prison's chaplain as well as an inmate. And I've been in this shitbox for 13 years. I'm serving a 46-year sentence for homicide. Was a hitman, professional killer on the outside. Now I am the prison's chaplain on the inside. Made a huge, drastic change in my life. I preached today, and I thought I'd give you the message if you guys want to hear it. Something that I bet you've not considered. If you're an atheist, if you're a Christian or a Muslim, either one, then what I'm about to say will apply to you. I don't know about Buddhism. I'm assuming that Buddhism believes in just science as far as where we came from. Atheists say that there were a bunch of monkeys and the monkeys evolved into human beings. And then the Christians, which I believe, that God created man. Man is a created being. I believe that. I think you can be a not Christian and believe that as well. And I don't want to step too far out of the tangent right now. I don't want to step too far out of the theme that I want to give, but I would like to say this. If we really came from monkeys, there's a couple of flaws with that. Even if you didn't believe in God, and even if you were an atheist, even if you worship science as a god, there's a problem with that. There isn't any missing. There's a missing link. There is a missing link between us and the monkeys. One, why are there still monkeys if we evolved from monkeys? That doesn't make any sense. Two, we are more like physically pigs than we are like, even DNA-wise, we're closer to pigs than we are to monkeys. We're like monkey pigs. And then the third thing that's really interesting to me is they every now and then they offer like some sort of a skeleton or something of somebody that was supposed to have been, a half monkey, half man. But, really, if what they say is true and it took millions of years for the monkey to become a man, then there should be a bazillion, blue million fossil skeletons of half monkey, half man, and there ain't none of that shit. There's lots of Neanderthals, but, there's a missing link between us and the monkey, and we didn't come from no fucking monkeys. Maybe monkeys played a part in the DNA engineering that created man, but something, someone, or some being created us. We're a created race, the human race. Let's get back to that for a minute. If we accept that, even if you don't accept that, even if you accept that one strain of monkeys began to reproduce and change and over millions of years became man, stick with that just for this discourse. I've got something for you that might make you look at your neighbors differently, that might make you look at your coworkers differently, that might make you look at the people you're around all the day that sometimes you despise them. It might make you look at them differently. Think about what I'm about to say. The Christians believe, and the Muslims also believe, that and many other cultures and religions also have a flood story. That there was a huge flood and everybody on earth died except for Noah, or they call him other things, this one man with his family in a big boat. If you don't believe that, that's okay, because it won't change anything. If you believe the monkey story, that's okay. It'll work for what I'm about to say. If you go far enough back, I don't care what color you are, I don't care where you come from, if you go far enough back, every human being, all 8 billion of us on the planet, share a common ancestor. At some point in time, if we were a created race or if we were an evolved race, either way, at some point in time, some dude in China and my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was the same person. At some point in time, some eons ago, tens of 30s of 40s of thousands of years ago, there was one man who procreated and created the human race. Even if you believe the monkey bullshit story, even the evolution that we came from monkeys. Even if you believe that. If you don't believe that, and you believe like me that we're a created race, then it's certainly what I'm saying is true, isn't it? That means we all share a same ancestry. That means when you look at a man, no matter what color, or a woman, no matter what color they are, no matter what nationality they are, they're your blood relation. It's kind of fucked up to think about that, isn't it? Every human being on this planet is your blood relation, because we can all trace our ancestry back to one person at some point in time down the line. So if you're from Ethiopia, if you're from Siberia, if you're from, you're an indigenous Australian Aborigine, everybody can trace human beings can trace their ancestry back to one person. So we're all family. So we should be treating each other like family. And that's one of the things, like the Christians call each other brother. I'm Brother Bill. I say, hey, Brother Jane. Hey, Brother Jack. Whatever your name is. This is really true. We really are all cousins, aren't we? And so everybody listening to the sound of my voice is my actual blood relation. We should be treating each other that way. We should be treating each other like we're family. We should fight for each other. We should try to protect each other. We see somebody on the side of the road with a flat tire, we should try to help them if we know how to change that tire. You see a pregnant woman walking, open the fucking door and hold the door for her. Even if it is not racist, sexist, open the fucking door for the pregnant girl. You're getting ready to jump in a taxi, and you're in a busy city, and first come, first serve, and there's some chick standing there that's 9 months pregnant. Let her take the fucking taxi, man. And that's just, I've used the pregnant thing 2 or 3 times as an example, but it could be anything else. It could be an old lady. It could be an old man. Could be on a bus and there'll be an old man standing. You're sitting, hey, stand up and let the old man sit down. That's your grandfather. Or that's your great uncle, somebody you don't even know. Great uncle Billy Bob that you don't even know. So we should be treating each other as if we are family, because that's what we are. I wanted to say thank you to Magdalena, someone who is very important to me and helped me recently financially. I'm thankful for that financial help. I need that financial help, and I'm thankful for it. And I want to thank her in this. I had a really they just cut my throat in the visit. I don't know if you've heard. If you go back, you can listen to the episodes. I bought about $250 worth of food, and like maybe $80 worth of that food got in the other day. So it's just like in the food delivery, just terrible. Here they don't give you any food. You have to buy your own food. So I don't really, this is going to be a really rough month. And so I'm thankful for that. Another thing that happened to me the other day is that they came and asked me for the letter. If you don't know what that is about, go back a couple of episodes and listen. Like maybe yesterday's episode even, or day before yesterday's episode, and listen. But the letter is what they ask you for when they're going to transfer you out. And I talked to the major, who's a friend of mine, today. I've been waiting to see him. Hey, and today's been a day of good news. I've been busting my ass. I'm really wore out. I'm really tired. But today's been a day of good news. They gave me a piece of paper today that took another 2 months and 3 weeks off of my sentence. So hey, I'll take 81 days off my sentence as often as I can get it. So that was really cool. And when he came and brought me that paper, the major, I asked him, I said, hey man, who was it that asked me for the letter? Was it you, a bunch of cops, or was it actually the prison system? He's like, no, the prison system called. He said, but don't get your panties in the wad. You're going to have to wait because the shit's really backed up. And so it's like 2 or 3 weeks. They're taking people out, but it's taking 2 or 3 weeks to get it done. It's a process, And I'm like, okay, cool. He said, just be cool. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't, get in trouble or anything. But it looks good. It looks like they're going to take you out. So I was like really stoked to hear that. And so hope this makes you think a little bit. Anybody else, I'm in a difficult situation right now, so anybody else that had any desire to help me, please do so. And if you can't help me, pray for me. Keep me in your prayers. Keep me in your thoughts. Thanks for listening to these audio diary / motivational channel / love messages. And anyway, I appreciate it. So if you like this message, subscribe, and comment. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do it and comment. And if you don't like it, fuck you. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you. How could you not like this message? So if you don't like it, fuck you. And then also, if you'd like to know more about me, you can pull the description box down. There's a book I wrote called Long Live the King Wild Bill. Buy that book if you want to read something interesting, because it is interesting. It's a good book. Everybody likes it. Also, I get like $4 or $5 every time you buy one. And on top of that, there's a Wikipedia link. You can read about me a little bit there in Wikipedia if you're interested. On top of that, there are ways to contact me. I still do counseling. I haven't been doing as much of it as I'd like recently because I'm busy. But I still do counseling. Anybody needs it. There's a Instagram, a Facebook, and an email there in the description box below. I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening on, what is today? The 28th. God bless each and every one of you.